Hey YouTubers, it's Charlie, and in my last couple of Doctor Who videos, I asked you to submit all your questions about the Master, the new character Danny Pink, and Series 8 in general, so I picked 10 of them to answer in this video with one cool bonus question. Mostly you guys have been asking about the possibility of a new Master, as well as the Danny Pink character possibly being the Master. That's actually a new rumor that's just come during this week. In addition to those Master rumors, there's also been a lot of talk about what the episodes are going to be in Series 8, so my next video is actually going to cover that. Be sure to subscribe to get it if you're finding me for the first time. So a couple quick things before we get started. I'm actually getting ready to change my YouTube avatar to something like this. It's just a Sherlock chibi, just that kind of looks a little bit more like my face. It's just in keeping with kind of the general content that I do, but you guys can let me know whether you think it looks nice or you think it looks terrible, but it won't look exactly like this, but it'll be pretty close. Whenever I get the final version, I'll let you guys know who the artist is so you can check out all our other stuff on our DeviantArt page. So now, time to answer some questions. Number one comes from Cure9269, who says, what about Stephen John Shepherd from EastEnders? He grew a beard and said he's working on something secret. You're talking about the new Master. So Stephen said he was working on something secret, then took a picture of himself with a classic, Who Master beard on the South Wales coastline. Doctor Who was actually filming Series 8 near that area around the time that the picture was taken, so the Mirror is reporting that he could have been filming scenes with Doctor Who as the Master. It's a long shot because all we have as evidence is this picture as well as the comments that the Mirror's made, so let's add him to our top 5 list of potential new Masters. Question number 2, Incroyable Dalek asks, will Capaldi's screwdriver be the one that River Song will give him? I don't think so. River Song's screwdriver was actually featured in The Last Night, the one that Matt Smith gave her, the modified one. I think Capaldi will get a new one. I'm sure they'll use the moment to tell some more regeneration jokes, but we have no idea what it'll look like. Hopefully they will reveal an image of it while they're still filming Series 8, or at least during Comic-Con this summer. Question number 3, Kitty Kerosene asks, that's actually a pretty cool name, what if the Danny Pink character is a red herring? So good comment, you're talking about Steven Moffat using the Danny Pink character as a mask for someone more sinister. Like if Samuel Anderson is playing another character pretending to be Danny Pink. There was a recent blog post on Caterboris that claims Danny Pink may be the new Master. I think it would be an interesting twist. A teacher at a very famous school in the Doctor Who universe, one that the current companion just happens to work at, turns out to secretly be the Master. Derek Jacobi's Master did store his true self inside a pocket watch, so if Danny Pink does pull out a pocket watch, then we can all oh shit high-five each other. Question number 4, JER asks, will Series 8 have episode pairs like Series 1 through 6, or none like Series 7? So you're generally asking about episodes having 2 parts. The only announcement they've made so far about the episodes is that Moffat has said that the season will air all the episodes in consecutive weeks. There hasn't been an official announcement about the Christmas special, but I think we should expect one. So it is possible that we will get another 2-part episode, but they haven't announced anything officially yet. Question number 5, Amelia Pond asks, do you think that Danny may be some companion's relative or son? No, I think given the level of rumors about him being a secret other character, he's not going to be biologically related to any of the other characters on the show. If he is the Master or someone just as bad, then I'm sure there will be some sort of implied shared history with the Doctor. In all likelihood, he just knows Clara the way you get to know people at work though, just totally normal. Question number 6, Kaya Hillard asks, there's speculation going around that Capaldi's only going to be on for Series 8. What do you think? So his contract is only for Series 8, so he's only officially doing one series, but that doesn't mean that he's leaving the show. He has been a lifelong fan of Doctor Who, so he does have a lot of reverence for the role. Most of the time, actors leave because they get tired creatively or they have better opportunities elsewhere, like Matt Smith and Karen Gillan's movie careers taking off in Hollywood. If Capaldi does only stay for one series, it would prevent some interesting challenges to the story. How would the finale work, and then wouldn't they have to do another Christmas special regeneration like last year? Also, casting new Doctors can be difficult. They announced Capaldi before the 50th anniversary, and I think that they had cast him within a couple months of Matt Smith announcing that he was leaving. So if Capaldi does end up leaving, then they're going to have to announce that pretty soon. Question number 7, Crazy Brownie 101 asks, since Series 8 is supposed to be like Classic Who, do you think that they'll combine the seriousness of that and the funniness of modern Doctor Who? Yes, absolutely. If you've seen some of the behind-the-scenes images from the first episode, you can see that Capaldi's making funny faces, so there will definitely be some awkward humor, at least at first. Him just getting used to his new self, and Clara getting used to him. The first couple of episodes are directed by Ben Wheatley, who has done a lot of classic 70s horror stuff, so I think his episodes will be serious just given that he's a horror aficionado. The The rest of the series remains to be seen though. Whenever I do my breakdown of all the rumors about the episodes in Series 8, I'll try to talk about the directors and how their previous episodes might inform the tone of the new stuff. Question number 8, Minimbo asks, do you know if any old companions excluding River, Amy, and Rory are coming back? Outside of the ones you mentioned, and they're actually just rumored, really just River, I would say no. It's possible, since both Clara and the new character, Danny Pink, work at Coal Hill School, that there will be a few classic companion cameos, but if they do appear, then it might be as different characters than they originally played on the show. Question number 9, BB Plays Games asks, do you think that in Series 8, Capaldi's Doctor will meet any of his previous selves trying to find Gallifrey? No, but a lot of people are taking the quote that Tom Baker made during the 50th anniversary to imply that. I think that his comment about revisiting old faces just means that there will be more classic Doctors in the next anniversary special, which will probably happen in 5 years. I don't think they'd wait a full 10 years before doing another anniversary special. 5 years is a long time in the world of TV. Question number 10, this is actually a long one, but a really good one. Lots of Funato asks, when River Song first told Dr. Ten his name to prove she was trustworthy, she apologized and looked terribly sad. When she whispered it to him, he looked horrified and said, there's only one reason I would tell you my name. From the look on his face, the reason is a very horrifying reason. Have there been any theories as to what this reason will be? My first thought when I saw that is that the Doctor is telling her his name during his death, or on his deathbed, during his final death, that is. Since that's such an abstract concept, like the Valyard, I don't think that Doctor Who, the series itself, will ever show the Doctor's final death. Hopefully the show runs forever, but I think logically they would just end it in a way that allows the Doctor to continue even if he's not on TV anymore. The story would just continue in book stories and Big Finish audio dramas. That's just my interpretation of the scene though, that he's on his deathbed basically. And one last bonus question. This actually comes from someone who was at the Newcastle convention where Sylvester McCoy said that he knew who the new master was. It comes from Husk JV, and it goes, I was actually there at the Newcastle Film and Comic-Con where Sylvester McCoy told us, it was odd that it went out so quickly though. There was only about 70 of us watching the talk. He says the masquerade was actually going on at the same time. And I saw only one pull out their phone, assuming for Twitter or something. And the funny thing was is that everyone just looked at each other and then back to Sylvester again. So based on your comment, it's actually hard to tell if Sylvester McCoy was just joking or, pulling everyone's leg, or if he actually does know. He is super funny in real life, so I think he was pulling some legs when he said he knew who the new master was. There's really no way to know who knows who all the actors coming and going for meetings about potential roles are, even the smaller roles. There were actually rumors that said that people knew Peter Capaldi was the new Doctor within like a couple days of Matt Smith announcing that he was leaving. I think it's just important to keep in mind that things change all the time. In 2012, Matt Smith, had announced that he was doing Series 8, and then after Series 7 finished filming, he announced he was leaving, so he totally changed his mind. So much left to talk about, but thank you so much for submitting your questions. This was a lot of fun as always. Like I said, the next Doctor Who video will just be a breakdown of everything we know about the episodes in Series 8. Be sure to subscribe to get that video. I'll try to post it this weekend or early next week. Right now though, you can click here to learn all about that new Danny Pink character, and you can click here to see my top 10 picks for new Time Lords. Not new Doctors, mind you, just new Time Lords. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys tonight. High fives.